Hey everybody, it's me, Elle. It was time to go live again because I just felt it in my bones. I just felt like going live. Don't really have a topic, well, other than it is the year of Jubilee. What does that mean? It means 50 years ago, or is it 500 years ago? I can't remember. Whatever. I think it was 50 years ago. Um, the whole Roe v. Wade thing was enacted, and 50 years from that time, which is around now it has been overturned. Yay for me. Um, my daughter would not be here had I been allowed to figure everything out on my own when I got pregnant and was not married. But I chose life, and you have seen Carol, the feisty daughter that I have. She would not be here. You would not have seen her if that stuff had been left up to me to figure out on my own without all the help I had from other people, from my church, from people that understood what was going on and the feelings that somebody that is a young girl pregnant outside of wedlock goes through. So I'm very thankful and grateful to all those people, especially my foster mom, my foster father, who got me back on the straight and narrow path around that time. And I was able to make the right decision and choose life for my baby. Anyway, um, yeah, I've been binge watching New Amsterdam. I finally finished the last episode of it. I have to tell you, it was pretty riveting. And at the end, it was pretty sad. So I don't know if they're going to bring it back or not. I'm not sure if they will. I'm not sure if they're planning on it. But that was the last episode. And it was pretty much a cliffhanger, like they always leave you with on last episodes. That was a bummer. Then I started trying to watch a show called The Resident, and it was too much for me. I couldn't with that show. I don't think I'll probably watch it again. I might venture to if Matthew's watching it, but I don't think I'll watch it on my own. Anyhow, yeah, YouTube is starting to become a thing that I'm happy to say will be a thing of the past for me as far as live streaming goes. Because honestly, every time I come in here, it's just I leave feeling like, why did I just spend that moment of my life talking and basically talking to myself for the most part? There's like maybe a handful of people that chat, but for the most part, it's just me. And I know somebody told you that when you come in here, talk to me. I don't want anybody having to beg you to talk to me. What kind of incentive is that? Oh, talk to her, let her know that you're there. She just wants you to talk. No, if I have to beg you to talk, then there's really no point in me even doing live streams. I can just upload videos and get comments in the comment section. That's how I started out here anyway. I don't know that I really think the live streaming thing has been a good idea for me. I mean, there were times I thought maybe it was, and it was rewarding and fun. And I saw a community come together when I was going through the floods and stuff. And we had really good live streams back then. In fact, I might spend the rest of the night watching some of them just to kind of feel encouraged again that once upon a time, it really was worth being on a live stream. It really was worth having a live chat session with people. I mean, if those of you who really do enjoy live chats, let me know. Leave me a comment and say, hey, count me in. If you decide to do more live stream chat rooms and you don't want to do it live, we'll just do it like for members only. Or I know you're here, LB. You're always here to support me, and I appreciate it. But, I might just start doing Zoom chats or something like that and just invite y'all over there because it's not rewarding anymore. Anyway, I don't feel like it really serves a purpose. Oh, I know you are. I know. That's fine. I'm not addressing it to you, I promise. It's just in general, there's just no point. YouTube, even my husband's like, YouTube just doesn't matter that much to you anymore. You've moved on. Maybe it's time to let it go. Really. Maybe it's time to just let the live streams go. I know occasionally people will trickle in and say, "Oh, we love you though, and we need you, and this is a safe place for us." Well, I can have a safe place for you over on Zoom too. Doesn't have to be on YouTube. I'm not here to, specifically make money off of my live streams. Although I know if you have a big live stream with lots of people, you can make lots of good money, and I'm not here for that. I'm literally here to help people. And I told you before, once that helping people thing is missing, then there's really no point in me being on here, because my videos will help you just the same. So anyhow, yeah. You got new people on here now that, they have their chat rooms and people flock over there to them, and that's okay. Oh, no, I couldn't deal with that, LB. I don't like chat rooms like that. There's quite a few people that have those where you can barely even chat because it goes by so quick. You don't even see your own comment, let alone anybody else's. I wouldn't want the room to be like that at all. So, and yes, I've blocked people in here because I'm not comfortable with certain people in here. And when I have let certain people in, I feel cornered. And when I start feeling uncomfortable, then it's time to say, yeah, this isn't working out. So, and I'm not really uncomfortable. I'm just bored out of my mind. I'll be flat honest with you. Every time I get on here and there's only 2 or 3 people chatting, it's boring. Not that the people are boring, but the experience is boring. It's like, okay, well, what did I just do that for? I could be, doing almost anything right now. Am I camping? Huh? Camping? What do you mean, am I camping? Oh, I know. Never mind. You mean the sheets behind me? Is that what you're talking about? I'm not camping. That is my living room. It's my living room. That's to keep the air conditioning in one room at a time. Oh, my computer's acting crazy now, of course. I got all kinds of weird pop-ups popping up here. No, but I know it does look like a camping thing, doesn't it? It's my version of a wall. But it's not really a wall because I can walk back and forth. It is pretty cozy, actually. It's a pretty good setup so far. Cat camping. There you go. Yeah, Bobo's camping up there. Looking at me so comfy. Bobo man. Hi, baby boy. Are you happy up there camping? Yeah, that's his spot now. He likes it. Yes, I closed that right there. It keeps the air conditioner in here, and then there's an air conditioner in that room over there, which is the kitchen, and that air conditioning stays there and in the hallway. And then we shut the bedroom door. That has an air conditioner in it too. So the bedroom is nice and cozy when we get in there. The bathroom does not have air conditioning. The cat room does not have air conditioning. But it's okay because they don't really need it. They're not really used that much. But yes, it makes a lot of sense because it keeps everything kind of centered in the place it needs to be. Yes. Sometimes I do that too because we have big gaping spots at the bottom of our doors. We don't have runners on our doors. This house is so old, y'all. So old. It was built in 1965, I believe. Something like that. The year before I was born. The guy built it for his wife. What are you doing, Bobo? Going all crazy back over there. Anyway, I don't know. So yeah, honestly, it's almost like I've outgrown YouTube, if that even makes sense. If you can outgrow a forum or social media. I have. Bo is very happy to be home. He's my baby. He's my baby. And I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. It's not that at all. It's just I have real life stuff going on now. I have actual real life friends now. My friend Amy, she just messaged me tonight. I guess they're having a church meeting on Sunday. They're going to be talking about some kind of fasting that they want the church to start doing. And she said she didn't know the name of it. I said, I think it's intermittent fasting. She goes, I don't know. We didn't settle on anything yet. So I guess she and her husband Dave are picking us up on Monday. Sure. Because church is on Monday. No, on Sunday for church. Yeah, things come and go. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Part of me wants to say, well, certain people ruin things. But then I think about it and it's like, well, maybe it's just evolving. Maybe that's just how things were supposed to be. And new people were supposed to come in. And things were supposed to change. And new people were supposed to take over. It's almost like watching New Amsterdam, honestly. Because, like, people would leave and then new people would come in. And it's kind of the same thing. It's kind of life, I guess. Just how it is. Or kind of like my marriages. First, I'm married to Roland for 22 and a half years. Then that ends. And then I marry Sel. That lasts a couple years. And then I marry Matthew. And that lasted like 6 or 7 years. So things change. People grow. People change. And things evolve. Welcome to life. Hi, Leardy. I mean, people have passed away even from YouTube. We've lost people in real life. And we had to let them go because what are you going to do when somebody passes on? They pass on. Not like you can grab them by the leg and say, no, don't leave. Don't leave me. The cottage fairy. Huh. Yeah, see, okay. I was just in Phil and Laura's chat. I like Phil and Laura. They're good people. I pray all the best for them and their marriage and stuff and their relationship. It's nice that they found each other on here, and it's pretty cool. Something positive to come of YouTube, which sometimes it feels like there's not a whole lot. But Phil was saying how he didn't care who was friends with who, but apparently people have a problem with who they're friends with. Well, I don't give a flying rip who anybody's friends with because I have my real life friends. And this place is entertainment to me anymore. It's not something that I base my whole life and who I'm going to be on what people think of me on here. I just really don't. I care what my church thinks of me, what my husband thinks of me, what my family thinks of me. But this is like literally a click on, click off place. It's not something that takes that big of a place in my life anymore. It did for a while, but it just doesn't anymore, honestly. I don't really even venture to this section of YouTube very often. I go on to diet and exercise channels and psychological channels, and then I go on Hulu and watch shows on there if I watch anything. Yeah, many blessings to them indeed, definitely. And then, my ex-husband Roland is getting married to Pam, and Pam writes me every once in a while. She's the one that told me about this Jane's Revenge thing that's supposed to be happening, where people are rioting over this whole Roe v. Wade thing being overturned. I didn't know anything about it. She messaged me, so it's kind of cool that I have a decent relationship with my ex-husband's soon-to-be wife. I think that's neat. I love when there's not friction and tension in the family and people can get along. It's pretty much what our family is like, with ex-husbands and ex-wives coming to family gatherings and everybody getting along. Yeah, you are very correct, Leardy. Very correct about that. And the people that caused that are now thriving here on YouTube with nobody questioning, nobody having any issues with it. That spoke volumes to me. Me, who was on here as kind of, it seemed, a permanent fixture for quite some time, and people really liked me, within 3 days could have 70 people plus turn against me. That shows just how shallow those relationships actually were, that I thought were actually very tight, close bonds that connected us all. No, not at all. Hi, Mommy Mars. Oh, that's cool. That's nice. I wish more of my family would FaceTime me or Facebook me or whatever on camera. My mom just doesn't like bothering with computers at all. My daughter Amber will be messaging me tomorrow. We will camera chat and read the Bible together. Carol doesn't camera chat me. She just sees me when she sees me. Anna doesn't want anything to do with me. And Randy, I don't know what Randy's doing. She's working on her marriage, I guess, finally. Getting things figured out there. But yeah, I got my real life friends and we talk. We get together, we do stuff together once in a while. So all is well here. Just waiting on a job at this point. That's what I'm waiting for. Just waiting for the temp agency to kick in. They offered me one, but I actually decided I didn't want to do it because it would have been a long, long amount of hours and it would have been sitting on my butt on the phone again. I honestly don't want to just sit on my butt for a job. You're always a minute behind in chat from my talking. Oh, okay. Sorry. Not sure how to fix that. I'm really not saying a whole lot of anything anyways. It's not like you're missing much. By the way, my garden is doing fabulous. I'll have to film it again sometime soon. And I am on day, well, tomorrow will be, or not tomorrow. I'll have to not do it tomorrow, but Sunday will be day 8 of Chloe Ting again. My 2-week Chloe Ting thing that I do. And I plan on getting to day 14 and then actually filming for the after part of it because I did the before already when I first started it. And I'll film the after and how far I've come and the ability to do those exercises. It's amazing. It's nothing short of amazing. If you guys really want to, work out and build strength in your arms and things like that, just try the 2-week Chloe Ting workout and film yourself the first day you start and then the last day of it, and you'll be amazed. Yes, I put earthworms in my soil. I told you that, didn't I, today? Yeah, I shoveled the one spot where the mattress was out there in the yard. I dug down into it, grabbed me some earthworms, and plopped them into my garden. Not today. I did that when I first planted it. Yeah, I made sure. I know why you're joking about that, though. We were talking today about the world's most giant earthworms. They grow pretty big, like 5 feet and more. Yeah, we were talking about creepy crawlies today. But yes, I didn't find any that big. I mean, shoot, that one earthworm probably would take up my whole garden. You'd be surprised how big those things can grow, certain species of them. It's crazy. Look at this bowl behind me. He's so funny. He loves just draping himself over this chair. I guess maybe because it's like this rough material, this tweed kind of stuff. Must be easier to hang on to with his little claws. Anyway, so the pastor at the one church I attended did a little presentation, if you will, about how this is actually the year of Jubilee with the whole Roe v. Wade thing being overturned, and that we should celebrate because the captives are going free, and not just relating it to the whole pro-life issue, whatever, but just pro-deliverance, pro-salvation, pro-life, pro-victory, whatever you want to call it. It's a day to rejoice because the captives are being set free in many different ways. So I thought that was pretty cool how he tied that in with everything. Shabbat Shalom, by the way, everybody. It's coming soon. Tonight's Erev Shabbat, the night before the Sabbath. So happy Erev Shabbat, and then Shabbat Shalom tomorrow. But yeah, we did a little bit of grocery shopping today and got some food and just basics. Oh, that was Maverick that ran across the screen. That's this crazy kitty over here. He's the one that can't really see very well, but gets around like crazy with no problem. That's Mav. What you looking for, Mavy? Are you chasing bugs? I think he's in hot pursuit of a mosquito. Whoops! Or trying to trash my house. What are you doing, Mav? What are you doing? He's my talker kitty, too. What you want? You're okay. You can do it. There you go. Yeah, people asking about you. What? What, Mavy? Look at you. You're the star of the show. That's my handsome boy, Maverick. He likes all that attention. Yeah, that's Maverick. He's a goofball. He's just trashing the place. That's all right. I'll tell you one thing, though. Since I started doing this new list, my to-do list, my house has never looked cleaner. Look at this piano. Have you ever seen it clean like that with hardly anything on it? Yeah, look at that. My floor is even pretty clean. It's amazing. You just get in the routine of stuff, and it just comes naturally after a while. You just go through the list, and it's like, don't have to do that today. That's already done. Nice. I like it. Well, and then, of course, on Shabbat, which is tomorrow, I don't do anything anyway. I just rest and do what I want to do. You don't work on Shabbat. So, no housework either. You're getting spoiled, huh, Momo? Mommy's spoiling you. We bought the kitties some food today, some litter. We bought a new cat food box to put their cat food in, their dry cat food. Who's going to take care of the unwanted babies? I don't know. I think along with abolishing the Roe versus Wade, I wish we could mandate some type of birth control, honestly. I know you can't because that would be like some kind of communistic government or something. I'm just saying. You're fine. I don't know who's talking to me because it's both of you, but you're fine. I didn't need to forgive you. I didn't feel you were less than optimal toward me. You're fine. You had all kinds of personalities in your room tonight, so I'm pretty sure one of them left because I came up, but I'm fine with that. There's people I really don't want to deal with too, so it doesn't bother me any. I just really didn't want to discuss what was being discussed. And like I told you before, if I'm uncomfortable, I'm just going to quietly slip out. I don't like making a big deal out of it and saying, okay, I'm leaving now. Because that's just rude. Oh, no problem, Laura. No problem. Of course. Dogs show their guilt and cats don't care. Yeah, cats definitely have a different kind of personality. You're right, LB. Well, welcome to my chat, Phil and Laura. Thank you for coming over. It's not as entertaining as your chat is. And I definitely don't have many people in here, which usually the ones I do have in here are pretty decent people, I'm happy to say. So I don't have to deal with a lot of riffraff and uncomfortable stuff. And that's how I like it. Yes, I'm an idealist, and people are like, well, that's not fair. You just want to surround yourself with all the people you're comfortable with. Yep, guilty as charged. I do. Hi, honey. I see you behind me with the popo. There's my beautiful man right there. Hello to Matthew, too, Lady Scrapper says. We are preening the kitty cat. Yikes, Matthew is behind me. Yes, he is. Behind every good woman is a handsome man. Right, honey?
Sure. I'm on episode 7.
Matthew is watching Star Wars, the 4th Fourth version? Seventh version? Oh, no problem, Lady Scrapper. I'm not sure what I said, but I forgot what I said already. What did I say that means so much to you? Do you remember what I said? Matthew doesn't even know what I said, but I'm glad I said something that meant so much to you. Maybe that I wish the best for you or something, or pray the best for you. Oh, and that your room is entertaining and interesting. I don't know. Well, whatever I said, I'm glad. Oh, that's what's going on. Apparently, Laura is experiencing disengagement from Phil's family, the in-laws.
I know how that is.
Yeah, Matthew unfortunately feels that from my family sometimes. But then again, so do I, and they're my family. I feel it from my own daughters, and definitely from other people in different sections of my family that I won't get into, because I know they have spies out and they watch and listen to what I say, and then I have to hear about it a lot on the phone and stuff. So I try not to say too much about certain parts of my family because I know they have spies. And you think things are weird on YouTube with people going from room to room spying. You ought to live in my family, be part of my family. That's how it is. I got to be careful what I say. I know they mean well, and a lot of them are just worried about, well, you can't get good jobs because of what you say on your YouTube channel. And so I don't really say a lot of bad stuff on my channel anymore. I try not to anyway. I try not to act too much the fool on here too. But yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like walking on eggshells either on my channel, and that gets kind of old fast. But if I know people are watching me that, like from my family, that are uncomfortable or upset, then I'm not going to purposely do things to irritate them either. I'm going in the other room.
I'm going right back in there in a second.
Oh, you are? All right, I'll stay out here then.
You can go in there.
No, because I just want air. I'm sweating. I want the air back on. I just shut the curtain because in case there's any creepers out there that
no creepers
don't need to be looking in my window, honey.
We don't get creepers around here. We're not good enough for the creepers.
We're not good enough. You're funny. I'm not doing anything radical to jeopardize a job. Well, in the past, there was stuff that I said and did that probably if an employer saw it, they would not hire me. Definitely. When I had certain associations with people. But no, I don't do that anymore, really. I don't know. Yeah, I think everybody has trouble with, members of their family or their in-laws, or it seems to be common because, again, many different types of personalities. It's the same thing in a church. I tend to go into churches now waiting for the other shoe to drop, so to speak. Because it's like, if it feels too good to be true, right around the corner, somebody's going to irritate me, and I'm not going to want to be there because that's just me. But I try to push through it anymore. I'm a little bit more mature than I used to be. Oh, I don't know anybody about Sons of Anarchy. I don't watch that, but I do know your situation, so I know what you're talking about as far as in general. I'm just glad all my kitties are in here. Bobo's all happy and peaceful, huh, Bowie Bo? My baby boy. My baby boy. My sweet boy. Love this Bobo man. Bowie's funny in the mirror, though. He gets very concerned when he sees himself in the mirror. He doesn't understand that that's him. He's like, who is that cat? He just gets all weird about it. Don't you, Bowie? Oh, Daddy's got the Nene. Where's the Nene? Miller asked how many kitties we have tonight. I said 6. And he said something. I don't know what he said after that. I said, it's not 30 cats. So, you know. I used to have 30 cats back in the day. You try and be a mind my own business mother-in-law. I'm sure you're a good mother-in-law, Lear D. Oh, wow. Yeah, that would be hard, Albie. I would not want to be in that situation at all. Not at all. Hey, Bobo Man. What you looking at, guy? Brush the pretty fur. Brush the pretty fur. She won, you left. Yeah, I kind of figured that when you said 3's a crowd. Oh, you're welcome. Look at that tall, proud man over there. That's my Nene. Neo. Hi, my boy. What are you thinking? Glad we got all the cats in tonight. We don't have to worry about anybody. Except Mimi's still outside, I think. You don't like hen-pecked men? I hear you there. I know all about that, too. I dated a guy that was attached to his mother's apron strings. His mother was a narcissist, and he was extremely borderline. Hi, Bull Man. What you doing, guy? You got an owie on you, guy. You got a pricker prick. Nasty Berber. Another one under your arm. What? What'd you say?
Did I not get them all?
No, there's one under his arm. I just got it. Oh, Daddy's got him now. Daddy's got the Bobo. Stole him right away from Mama. He's a spoiled guy. No, they're still there, LB. We still got fleas.
I don't think they're as bad.
They're not as bad as they were, but they're still there. It's just part of cats in this weather, unfortunately, all this heat and stuff. Where you going, guy? We got another one. Got all these nasty Berbers on you, buddy. It's because you go in the big tall weeds where they are, huh? Yeah. I keep brushing them and cleaning them. Oh, yeah. I know, Lee. I know how it is. I have to learn to keep my mouth shut sometimes, too. Frontline ointments? I didn't know there were any, Mommy Mars. Maybe you can send me a link or something. Frontline ointments.
I don't know about ointments.
No, well, and I've seen cats almost die even from flea baths, so I'm very picky about what I put on my cats. I use natural stuff. Cedar wood is good for cats, and we have a spray that we spray them with. No, I won't use any of that stuff. No Advantix, no hearts, none of that. There's been animals that have died from that stuff. I won't take that chance. Not after I saw my cats go into convulsions. What, honey? Huh? Is there any in there? How are you going to get it? I was saving it for tomorrow, but I suppose you can. There are oranges and bananas over there, too.
Both high in sugar. Definitely high.
Watermelon is high in sugar, isn't it?
Not as bad for a diabetic as an orange.
You probably shouldn't eat anything with any kind of sugar at night.
Then what is your plan?
Well, what did they tell you to eat?
Fruit.
Well, then eat fruit, I guess. There's apples in there. I showed you how to use the apple slicer. Huh? I can't hear you.
I guess.
Oh, yeah, convulsions. Definitely. Yeah, do the research. Go on YouTube and find out how many people are complaining to all the different pet companies for pesticides and stuff. Because that stuff you put on animals is actually what they treat like you go and hire an exterminator to drive out wasps and stuff. It's the same stuff. Yeah, it's dangerous. I don't use unnatural chemicals on my pets any more than I need to. I do not like where this computer is. It's like emphasizing my double chin, and I'm not liking that. I like keeping it up there so you don't see that. I don't see it either. God, I hate having a double chin. I'm not a big fan of plastic surgery, but if I was going to get a surgery, I would have it done on my double chin. I'd get all that nastiness out of there. I hate it. That is one of my biggest pet peeves about myself is that stupid chin. And it's hereditary because my daughters all have it. My mom, my grandmother had it. My aunts have it. Ugh. Of all the things I had to inherit, why that? You know, we all have our things, I guess.
There are definitely worse things we could inherit.
Yes, there are worse things I could have inherited, like her cancer. I definitely did not want to inherit that. I'm so careful about my health and stuff. I'll probably be heading to bed shortly here, folks. But I wanted to pop on and say hi and express my frustration again and tell you where I'm at with this whole live streaming thing here. Just asking, is it really worth it? I mean, some of you are already members anyway, so I could go and do a membership live and you could pop in there and we could have a chat. And that would be rewarding and nice. And I've heard that even when you do private membership streams, you can still monetize those. I could be wrong, but that's what I heard from somebody. Who knows? So that's a thought. I don't know. It's just, there's not even really any more new people coming into the chats, anyhow. Every once in a while, I get like people from Reddit that pop in, gaming sites and stuff like that, and they don't really stay long, or they compliment me a few times and then they leave and I never see them again, you know. I have not aged since you've known me. Well, thank you, Lee. I think I've aged. You just don't see the wrinkles because I got glasses to hide it. By the way, these are my new glasses, guys. I don't know if you noticed I have new glasses on, but totally different pattern. These have like a zebra stripe thing, and the lenses are a lot bigger. The bifocal is bigger on these because these people actually know how to make bifocals. Oh, that's cool, Mommy Mars. Then I know I can definitely monetize them. I don't know. Maybe if I disappear for a while and I just have a members only chat and people are like, well, where'd she go? We miss her. I can say, well, then become a member and you can come and join in our membership chats. Maybe I'll do that for a while. That way I know the people that are there want to be there, you know. Oh, thank you, Lee. Thank you. Yeah, they're pretty good. I think I like the bigger frames a little bit more, but that's just because I'm in that mode now. Back when I got the smaller frames, I loved them. So just depends whatever mode I'm in, I guess. Whatever mood or mode. My baby boy. My Bobo, so sweet. Anywho, I am getting old though. Look at how thin my hair is anymore. I don't have any thickness to it at all, and it's so gray. Well, I needed new lenses too, not just new frames. So I went and had my eyes tested and found out that the other eye place ruined my bifocal. So my eyes have gotten used to staring through a stronger bifocal than they needed to be.
Remind me to call Walmart Monday.
What's Walmart? For what?
So I get my eye exam done.
Oh, you're doing it there? Okay. Why are you doing it at Walmart? Do they take our insurance?
They do.
Oh.
Only for the exam, not for the glasses.
Okay, yeah. Same as the other place, huh? The surgery center.
Bar does both, don't they?
I think so. We can call them and find out on Monday.
They do both. I do too there.
Oh, I take biotin, LB. Hi, Nancy R. Your nails haven't improved? Well, my nails are such that I only let them get so long and then I trim them. I don't like long nails. I never have. For one thing, I play piano and guitar, and I do not want them super long. Yeah, biotin helps build that keratin in your nails, I believe, is what it does. Yeah, baby boy. I'm good, Nancy. How are you? See, like, I'm here for Mommy Mars and Nancy and LB and Lee RD when she pops on, although I don't really see Lee that often anymore. Don't be a stranger, Lee. Oh, they split. Okay, I see. Well, and I think maybe my eating habits have something to do with my nails as well. Oh, wow. Your hair's down to your waist. That's nice. Yeah, I don't have that luxury at all. My hair thinned out a long time ago. But I had lots of kids, and I guess that plays into it also. It messes with your thyroid and all that jazz. Yeah, definitely add in the biotin. That helps a lot. I think my hair is a little thicker, but I don't know. Maybe it's because of the gray. It looks thinner to me or something. Kind of gives that illusion of scalp instead of gray. I don't know. I go back and forth with it, you know. When I see the people come in and they're happy to be here and they feel it's a safe place, then I'm glad I have it for them. But it's a matter of when are those people going to be here, you know? If I could like get a scheduled time to come on that I know they want to be here, that would be one thing. And I've asked that I don't know how many times. Leave me a comment and let me know when you want me to come on. Nobody does. So it's like it's a guessing game. I don't know when people want me to be here or not. Oh, yeah, I know. This heat is ridiculous. That's true. Oh, good, Lee. Congratulations. That's awesome. Someday maybe my Amber will have babies for me and I can see grandchildren again. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds, you know? That's cool. So you got a baby into the family, and Ducky has her daughter that moved closer to her, so she has her grandchildren close. That's so cool. No, I did not tell her, Nancy. I totally forgot to tell her. I'm sorry. My memory's not the best, as you know. You did tell me to tell her, too, and I totally forgot. My bad. Please forgive me. May he rest in peace. My Bobo. You're the star of the show now, huh, Bowie? Sorry, Nancy. I think I wrote it down somewhere and then I didn't remember where I wrote it, is what happened. Yeah, we're so sorry, Nancy. That's great, Lee. I'm sure you're excited. It's always nice to have new babies born in the family. Aw, so sorry, Nancy. Oh, my dad's getting up there in age too, and my mom. Yeah, little kidlets running around for sure. And man, do they have a lot of energy. I was watching a video the other day of my nieces and my sister has some daughters, two daughters, and they are like full of energy. I'm like, man, I remember when I had that much energy. Not so much anymore. I got quite a bit of energy for my age, but not like a little kid has. So much adrenaline. Wow. Kids are fun though, and challenging all at the same time, depending on the age. Thank you all for the thumbs, by the way, whoever put them up there. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, Nancy, no problem. Of course. Yeah, it's my baby, all right. My Bobo baby. He scares me sometimes, though, Mommy Mars. Because he'll, like, lay his head back like this, and his little tongue will be sticking out like that, and his teeth will be kind of just lightly open. And it'll look like he's dead, and it scares the heck out of me. I'll, like, kind of jostle him and go, Bobo, Bobo. And then he'll kind of, like, wake up. But he gets, like, into a dead sleep where he's, like, really out. Oh, that's good, Lee. I know I wanted to be surprised with all of mine. I didn't want to know the gender of any of them. I just wanted to wait and see what happened. And all of them were girls. Every time I couldn't believe I was like, no, I can't still have another girl. It's time for a boy. One of them has to be a boy. And they're like, well, we can't send them back and give you what you want. Sorry. You got yourself a little girl. 4 little girls. Now they're not so little anymore. No boys. Yeah, it's going to be excellent for you. Great fun with all the kiddos. Congrats, congrats. Very exciting times in life, you know. Keeps you young, Lee. Chasing around the grandkids. Plus, now your daughter's close to you. You don't have to do the long distance thing. That's excellent. I sure would like to be closer to my kids, you know. I would. All of my daughters. I'm always thankful when I get to go to the family gatherings and stuff, and they go fairly well, which isn't every time, but lately they've been pretty good. It just depends what topics they bring up and how they handle when I respond to them. Most of the time, it's pretty much a mocking session of me. That's how my daughters kind of act around me. Not Amber, but the other 3 definitely do. Just how it is, I guess. Kind of weird relationships we have with each other. I think maybe if I hadn't raised them with so much sarcasm, they wouldn't be like that towards me now, but the whole family's kind of like that. Oh, happy early birthday, Nancy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nancy. Happy birthday to you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day tomorrow, Nancy. Yeah, get some rest. Good for you. You definitely deserve a day to yourself, you know. It's your special day. Oh, I know, Albie. I think about that all the time about my parents, too. Hi, Hannah. How are you? Are those roses like wilting on the vine, or I can't tell. Long time no see, Hannah. It's good to see you. Yeah, I sometimes wonder, Lee, when my parents pass, if I'll feel like they're with me still. I've never had that experience, so I don't know. Oh, dancing flowers. Is that what it is? I couldn't tell. Maybe because my screen's so small. Of course, I'm not like close proximity with my parents. Like my mom lives in New York, my dad lives in New York, and I live in Illinois. So yeah, it's quite a distance. I don't know. Matthew and I are talking about being able to get to see his family again and going back into New York on a train, possibly to go see mine. But I'm not really sure how the train situation works. Because every time I look up information about it, it seems to say that they're not running trains in that area. So I don't know. We'll have to keep looking into it and see. You're welcome, Nancy, of course. Dear, dear, sweet Nancy. She's been with me for a long time. Mommy Mars has been with me for a long time. Lee. Hannah pops in every now and then, bringing me different kinds of flowers. Spoof is usually one of the first people in my room when I go live. She's not here tonight, I guess. If you are, Spoof, hello. I mean, there's 10 people showing up here, so who knows who the other ones are that aren't chatting. Never know. Yeah, I know. Well, I was looking at Amtrak, and I typed in my destination to and from, and it said no, that it doesn't go in that destination anymore or something. Hi, Grandma Ducky. How are you doing? How are the betas? How are your grandbabies and your daughter and stuff? Your family? Aw. Yeah, it goes by fast, LB. Yeah, it's hot here too. Well, now it's not because I got the air on me, but outside, yeah, muggy, very muggy outside. Humid. Been a very humid, humid day today. Although not as bad as the other day. It was really bad the other day. You couldn't barely breathe. Today wasn't quite that bad. Station locations. Oh, okay, Lee, that makes sense. I'll do that. Well, I thought there was one in Niagara Falls because that's what I was looking at. I was sure there was because there's a train that goes right by my foster mom's house. So I was shocked when it said we may not have that train running in that destination. Then I looked in Buffalo, New York, and I didn't see one there either. And Buffalo's like, it's a main terminal. I don't see why they wouldn't have a station there. But I didn't see one, so I'll just keep looking. I might ask my foster father to help me look it up too. Because I just found out my sister has cancer, my foster sister, and has had it for 2 years, melanoma. And my foster mom is not doing so hot either. And I'd like to get in and see them before something happens, you know. We're back to that again. You guys remember me a couple years ago when I said that, or whenever that was. Was it last year? I don't know. Last year, probably. So, yeah, I'm back to feeling that feeling of I want to get in to see them before they're not there, you know. So my foster sister's not doing well. My foster mom's not doing well. You too, Nancy. Rest well. We'll see you again sometime, I'm sure. Or talk to you at some point. So yeah, good to stay in touch with people while you can, for sure. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a good idea, Memphis Mommy Mers. Prepare for the day, yeah. I mean, I suppose it would be harder on me if I like lived near these people and saw them all the time, but I don't live near any of them. I hardly hear from them. My dad, I hear from on Facebook once in a while. He chimes in on my posts. My mom doesn't go on any social media, so unless I call her, I generally don't hear from her. So, kind of estranged relationships, unfortunately. Good night, Nancy. You cleaning yourself good, Bobo Man? Oh, are you pulling a Berber out of there? Do you have a burr in your fur? What's going on, guy? You're just really going to town cleaning yourself. You get fur in your mouth. You can't eat the fur, buddy. You'll choke. Yeah, he's got big paws and big feet. He got big bunny feet, don't you, Bobo Man? You got the big bunny feet. Here's my baby boy. Yeah, my sweet boy. My baby. My Bobo Man. Are you sleepy? Did you have a long day today? You had a long day. Okay. Yes, he does love me so much, don't you, Bobo Man? He loves the mama. Me, Bobo Man. Yeah. His fur's getting up my nose, though. Only drawback of having kitties. Their fur gets everywhere, doesn't it, Bo? Oh, man. There you go. You definitely got a listening audience there, Lee. You should probably talk about it on your live stream, Lee. I know you have a channel now. I'm sure there'd be lots of people interested in hearing about that. You're so sleepy. Look at you. Your little face. He doesn't care. As long as I keep massaging him, he'll sleep away. So it's all Lee RD one word, right? Oh why? Wow, LB. Jeez. Don't go away. Hi, Wheezy. Who's not going away? What do you mean, Wheezy? Me? I'm not sure who she's saying don't go away. Probably me, I'm guessing. I'll have to get off of here in about 25 minutes, maybe like 11:25-ish or something. Yeah, the great unknown of eternity that nobody really is sure about because nobody has lived and come back to really tell in detail about it. Very interesting stuff to talk about, for sure. Oh, there you go. You got that in common. Loved ones that are still lingering on with you. I used to always tell Jesus to go and give Grandma Gertie a message from me, or my brother, or whoever went on before me. And I believed he did. It's nice to believe that, you're going to see your loved ones again someday for sure. I like that idea of seeing my grandma again, my brother. That's hard when loved ones pass. It really is. You remember all the memories and like almost like being there again in your mind. You never forget the good things. My grandmother was an awesome person. She was a nursery school teacher. I got to actually go and be with her in the nursery school the one day, and I think it was for like a whole week we went there because she was at the nursery school teaching and stuff. And all the little kids had their little towels to lay down on and their little milk and cookies. It's probably my first taste of child development that kind of spurred me on to wanting to get degrees in it and work in that field, which I got a chance to do. Oh, I already do that, Grandma Ducky. I've done that before in my dreams and stuff. Definitely. Dreams are so real to me, too. Definitely very real. Aw. I'm sorry, LB. That's sad. That's nice that he loved life, though, for sure. I'm the same way. It took me so many years to want to live, and now it's like, okay, now that I finally got the urge and want to live, now I'm so old, in my 50s. I know people are like, well, you're not that old. But hey, it's not like saying, well, I'm 14 or 17. I'm almost 56. I'm not a spring chicken. That's awesome, Lee. I love butterflies anyway, as you know. Yeah, I don't want to see anybody in pain or, have anybody be in pain. I don't want to die in pain, that's for sure. You know how old the oldest guy is? I found out the other day. I think he's the oldest. 124 years old and in perfect health, apparently. Just very old. Yeah, I read a book a long time ago. I don't really know if they publish it anymore, but they probably do. It was old book. It was in one of those, I don't know if you guys, when you went to school, they had like little book fairs, kind of. Yeah, he was 124. Um, there was a book called Dreams and How to Make Them Work for You, and it was pretty cool, and it actually worked because I would have such bad nightmares and stuff that I wanted to learn to control my dreams and be the one that was dominant in the dreams. And so I got the book. I'll never forget it. It was blue and it had like rainbow writing on it, kind of, or a rainbow going through the writing, something like that. But yeah, I would read that book and I would do everything it said. I'd drink the big glass of water before bed, and I would say, tonight I'm going to remember my dreams, and tonight I'm going to take charge of my dreams, and all this other kind of stuff. And yeah, it worked. It definitely did. It got me past nightmares and all that kind of stuff. It made my dreams very much um, not be so scary, because if somebody was chasing me, I could turn around and say, hey, stop chasing me, or whatever. Or I'd turn and start chasing them, or I'd be able to escape them, or whatever. It just gave me back the control, put me in the first person, in my dreams, and helped me helped me get past a lot of scary stuff. Oh, there you go, Mommy Mars. Yeah. I know, that's wonderful, Lee. 72. I know a lady that's in her, at least her 70s. She might be in her 80s now. I'm not sure. Her name is, I believe, Joanne, and she's incredible. She doesn't look as old as she is at all, and she's very active in a lot of different church things and whatever. She's a pretty amazing person. Age is just a number, yeah. That's what people say to me, too. Honestly, what matters more than age is your health. You can be spring chicken and have all kinds of health problems. It doesn't really matter what your age is. Our spirit has no number. Good point, LB. I keep calling you L because all I see is the L and then the little B's next to you. And my mind doesn't automatically go to the B. I just see the L. And then I feel like I'm talking to my own self. But that's okay. There can be more than one L. I don't care. Yes, your outlook on life. That's true. Yeah, your attitude determines your altitude, as they say. I did some more Just Dance today, speaking of attitude and altitude and health and stuff. Yeah, I did about half an hour of Just Dance. It was fun. I've been doing dances that I already kind of know the moves to, so I'm getting more stars, which makes me happy. You earn the little stars and you earn gumballs with all kinds of prizes in them, which are basically, you get skins. They call it skins, like things that you can put behind you to make your character stand out and stuff. You don't feel it and you don't believe it? Huh? Yeah. Dancing. That's me. Love to dance. I hope I'm still dancing well into my 70s and 80s for sure. Hope I'm healthy and I can still do exercises and walk and dance and sing and all the stuff I love to do. Oh, you don't feel like you're in your 70s and you don't believe you're in your 70s. That's what you're saying, right, Lee? Yeah. I mean, I know age wise I'm in my 50s, but I still don't feel like a 50-year-old. 50 anything. I just don't. I don't look it. I don't feel it. I don't act like it. I know so many people my age that, like, no offense to old people, but they act like old ladies. And nobody's ever called me an old lady, really. Even though I'm the age of what you would call an old lady. I don't feel like it. I don't behave like it. I definitely don't have the personality of an old lady. I don't sit and knit and watch soap operas all day and, do what I guess old ladies do. The only reason I say that is because my mom, like, she had friends that were older ladies, and she would say, well, they're an old lady, you got to be respectful and you got to be quiet around them. You can't jump around. They're not used to children, jumping on the furniture and stuff. They're old. She's an old lady. So, you know, I thought maybe, well, according to my mom, it was when I was a little kid. 50s, 60s, because grandma was in her 50s and 60s, and that was an old lady. Grandma's an old lady. Like, as in little old lady, like you see the little old lady who lived in the shoe in the nursery rhymes and stuff. Yeah. Well, maybe not now, it's not old lady status, but still in my mind, my grandma was in her 50s. She was an old lady. I'm the age my grandma was when I used to go to my grandma's house. And I don't compare at all with my grandmother. Any of my grandmothers. They acted old. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Lee. Yeah. Well, even as an adult, I would say my grandmother seemed old, though. Not just as a kid. Like now, as a 50, almost 56-year-old myself, I would tell you my grandmother always seemed old to me. She seemed like an old lady. But yet here I am, her age, and I'm nothing like her. I'm not saying it's bad. It was a different era. She came from a different era. Women didn't drive in her era, apparently. She never drove. Grandpa drove her everywhere. I love my grandmother. I'm not saying anything disrespectful about or, regarding my grandmother in any way, shape, or form. Grandma Gertie was the world's best grandma, as far as I'm concerned. But legitimately, an old lady. One of the most wonderful old ladies. But yes, an old lady compared to me by far. But yeah, she taught nursery school and stuff like that in her 50s. Yeah, I know. I don't look close to 60. Most of the time, I don't even think I look 50, to be honest with you. Especially when I color my hair, but I haven't done that in a while. I don't know if I'm going to. I haven't decided. I'm like, well, I'm in my 50s. I can let my hair be gray. I can embrace the gray. That way I don't have to put chemicals on my hair and risk getting cancer. I'm good with that. And the shampoos I use don't have chemicals in them either, not dangerous ones. They have all natural herbs and stuff. Oh, I know, Ducky. My eldest daughter is like my husband's age. 30, well, she's like 37, 38, and he's 39. Thank you, Lee. LB's not ready to embrace the gray. That's fine, LB. You don't have to. Everybody's in different, stages with that whole thing. Sometimes I don't want to embrace the gray and I spray it, like with the color spray. You see me at 48, Wheezy? Well, that's nice of you. Thank you. I don't know what age I see me at. I just see me as a young person and somebody that's still very much full of life and wanting to live so much of life. Oh, me too, LB. I started going gray very early too. My auntie from San Diego, she started going like completely gray at 14 years old. There's my spoofer. Spoofy, you're late. You're usually the first one here, woman. You're slacking on the job. I'm just playing with you. Good to see you, Spoof. Oh, yeah, you were on Phil's panel. I know. Well, I didn't know if they were still doing their live stream or not, but I left because I just really didn't want to talk about the subject matter that was going on. Sometimes I get uncomfortable with that stuff. I think there's certain things, for me personally, I like to keep behind closed doors. I know I wasn't always like that, and I told way too much of my life, but to be honest, I still felt like that back then, but I was desperate and I was crying out for help. So at that point, I didn't care. I just felt like I was so alone. But yeah, I don't know. Intimacy and stuff like that. To me, those are topics that are better left between who they involve, not to be spread all over YouTube like they're just happenstance and everyday affairs. So that's just me, though. I'm old fashioned that way, I guess you could say. Oh, gotcha. Biofreeze. Good stuff. I definitely have that on hand. Oh, yeah, I don't want to hear about that either, LB. Yuck. That's what I mean. Some things are a little bit better left unsaid, in my opinion. That's one thing right there. Well, I did talk about Roe versus Wade a little bit. Do, 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 do. What's so cute, Spoofer? What's cute? I was just watching something about that on New Amsterdam, Ducky. Oh, my cat. Bobo Man. Yeah, he is a sweetie. He's a cutie pies. Hey, Scoobs. How you doing? Let's bring in, if we can, if it'll hold still long enough, let's bring in the camera for a close-up. Oh, where you going, Bobo Man? Going back to sleep? He gets up, changes position, and sacks right back out again. Don't you, Bowie? My Bobo Man. My handsome boy. Everybody want to see you, Bowie, with your big old self. Oh, you got another Berber in your fur, dude. You gotta stay out of those burdocks, guy. Those are not good for your furs. Not good for your furs, buddy. Be nice, Momo. Be nice. Here's the Momo. Momo and Bobo. Oh, my nose is itching from your fur, Bobo. Ugh. My day was all right, Scooby. Not much happened today. It was pretty calm day other than grocery shopping. I'm very anti Scooby, extremely anti. Like I said, my daughter Carol would not be alive today if I had gone through with that decision when I was an unwed mother. So I'm extremely anti in all cases. With my baby boy. Yeah, I've heard of Voltaren as well and heard good stuff about it. Oh, that's good, Scoop. Yeah, life is precious. I am pro birth control, though. I'm pro chastity belts, too. I think that'd be a great idea to bring those back. And the only one that holds the key is the father. And it's got to be a decent father, not some kind of sperm donor nasty dude that's mean and abusive. I know, Weezy, you want to hear more about cults. I don't really have much on them right now. I haven't studied cults. I'm sure the topic will come back around one day, but it's just not the time right now. I'm still going to do my keto videos, though. I just haven't gotten back to the information I need to study to make the video, the research and stuff. It's pretty in depth, and I want to simplify it as much as I can. Aw. Oh, wow, Scoob, I'm sorry. That's really sad. Go for it, Elle. You know, I figured out the Chloe Ting stuff I do is actually a form of Pilates. Those stretches I do and stuff and the sit-ups and all that, that's all Pilates style stuff. I do that almost every day. There were 3 days I did not do it, and then I got right back to it again by Wednesday. So I did it Wednesday, I did it Thursday. Was it Wednesday? Or maybe it was just Thursday and Friday. I can't remember. Yeah, it's very sad, Scoobs. I'm sorry. I know you've been through a lot. And here's my thought. If somebody says they have an illness or a wound or something on here, I'm going to believe them because I can't tell otherwise. I don't live with you. If you say you're sick, I'm going to believe you're sick because I have no reason not to. And I can't see you or not see you, so I can't prove it or not prove it is what I meant to say. So as far as I'm concerned, if you say you're sick or you have COVID or you have a heart problem, I'm going to say, I'm so sorry. I'm going to believe that you do. I'm not going to set out to try to prove you don't. I'm not going to disbelieve you because I don't know. So you don't have to ever worry about that in my room that I'm going to doubt you because I'm not. Unless I know that I know by some kind of proof that you are lying, then I'm not going to have an issue with it. Whoever it is. I just thought about that because of everybody saying about proving things, and, you know, people have come to me, well, do you really think this is going on? I don't know. I'm not their doctor. How do I know? My job is to pray for them and to be comforting and, you know, a soft place to land for the most part, not to question it or try to prove or disprove it. Oh, mine's fine, Grandma Ducky. Mine is doing well. Now, my cucumbers, a couple of the leaves have like white spots on them. I think it's because they got wet, they got a little moldy, but most of the plant is fine. My watermelon are starting to come up a little bit more. They're a little more leafy, which is good. I think so, Matt Spoofer. I don't know. Yeah, Don. I mean, I have no way to prove or disprove anything. I'm not their doctor. I don't live with them. It's kind of like you just, if somebody tells you something, you just believe it because you trust that they're telling you the truth. Now, granted, it is YouTube and people do lie. I get that, but I don't know who is and who isn't unless they have a pattern of it. Now, if there's a pattern of lying, that's different. Once you start a pattern of lying, I'm not going to believe anything you say because I don't know if it's true or not. And I don't know whether to believe it or not. But if I don't hardly know you and you're coming to me and saying, well, I get these headaches all the time, I'm going to say, I'm so sorry that you're in pain. Let me pray for you. And that'll be the end of it. No need to make a federal investigation over it. You're just really going to town cleaning that arm, huh, buddy? Make sure it's good and clean, bud. Welcome to my chat room, Don. Good to see you. Yes, block and ignore. And even if they're not mean and you're just uncomfortable with them, like I sometimes have people that come in here and corner me, I'm going to hide them on my channel. I'm not going to engage with that. Come in and corner me or come in and get in my face about stuff, and you'll be hidden real quick. Because I don't owe you an explanation for every little thing in my life unless I choose to share it. That's just how it is. Good to see you too, Don. What's the matter? Teddy, is that you, buddy? Is that you mowing? Everybody's still awake, Ted. Come on in here in the living room. That's where I am. Daddy's in the bedroom. I don't think he has the door shut, but he might. What do I mean by corner me? Just coming in and saying something about my beliefs or questioning something I said, like pointedly. There's a such thing as being kind and considerate and saying, hey, you know, I didn't understand when you said this. And you can tell the manner they're coming at you. Or if it's somebody coming in and saying, so you said you believe this, what about this case? And I don't agree with that, you know, just kind of picking a fight almost. You can sense the adversarial attitude behind things. I can anyway. And I've always said, if I block you and you think I'm wrong or you want to discuss it with me, you know my email address. It hasn't changed. It's still delusiondispeller@gmail.com. It has not changed at all in years. Yeah, snide comments or just making me feel like I have to prove myself or constantly defend myself or overly explain myself to where I'm like not even able to respond to you, then I'm like, I'm done. I don't owe you an explanation. I don't owe you an answer at this point. I'm not comfortable with you, and you're getting under my skin. So, not many people come in here and do that, though. So, you don't have to worry about that too often. What are you doing, dude? You're just cleaning every part of your body, head to toe here. I'm just going to let you clean. They don't need to see all that, buddy. This is not that kind of video. What are you doing? Okay, you're just cleaning your head now. You can put it back on you now. Clean your ears, buddy. Is it preening time right before bed? Time for the bath. Clean that bobo, man, so good. Just a good bobos. You're a tired guy, aren't you? You're just so sleepy. Hoyas and peperomias? I don't know what that is. Sounds interesting, though. Peperomias. I don't know how good I am at growing fruits. I'll let you know when I have my first watermelon in my hand. I know, that's what I thought, Grandma Ducky. Pepperonis. Paws and legs of flying, yep. Aw, you killed the catnip. Yikes. Yeah, I've heard that too, about it keeping the bugs away. Anything keeping bugs away is a good thing, huh, Bobo? He's a busy guy tonight. You get it all, buddy? You get it all cleaned up, huh? Nice clean boy now. Now you can sleep soundly because you got everything cleaned off of you. Oh, peperomia is like the money plant. Ooh, mosquitoes. Skin So Soft by Avon will get rid of mosquitoes. They'll keep you right off. Keep them right off of you, I'm trying to say. Okay, Lee, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Enjoy those grandbabies. And your daughter and stuff. Yeah, spray the peppermint on you, not the mosquitoes. Uh-oh, I hear the Michi. I'm going to go see if Michi wants to come in. Oh, my bobos. Hang on, Meech. Coming to get you, girl. No, you're not going out, Ted. No. Is that you making that noise? No, you're not going outside. Go. Back off, dude. Go. Meech? 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 Okay, it wasn't Meechy. I think it was Teddy making noise. You're not going out in the middle of the night, Ted. It's not happening, dude. Nice try, though. Here, Mommy's going to set you up here for a while, though. You'll be all right up there. Ugh, it's cold in here. Let me turn this off. It's freezing. Makes it nice and cool, but then it gets too cold. Eucalyptus Spearmint Body Lotion from Bath and Body Works is good mosquito repellent. Yeah. Anything like that. Spearmint, cedarwood. We got this today to spray on the cats for the fleas. Flea and tick spray. It's called Natural Care. It has in it, where is it? It has in it peppermint oil, eugenol, sodium lauryl sulfate, and water sodium and benzoate. I don't like the idea of using sodium lauryl sulfate on my cats, but considering that it's a lot less invasive than some of the other stuff you could use, I suppose. It kills fleas, flea eggs, and ticks on contact. So, yeah. It's made with plant extracts, no added fragrance, indoor, outdoor use, and easy twist and lock spray. So, yeah, that's good for your kitty cats. Flea and tick spray for cats. Kills on contact. Kills by contact. Fleas, flea eggs, ticks. Yeah, it's nice and natural. It doesn't have any chemical stuff in it that's dangerous. Hi, Ted, man. How you doing, T? Put some of this on you too, buddy. Huh? Put that on you. Get rid of the ticky ticks and the fleas. You have any on you? You're going to smell good. They say no added fragrance, but there's fragrance in it because you can smell it. Anything with peppermint and whatever in it. Eugenol, whatever that is. I don't know what eugenol is. Peppermint oil and eugenol. I'll have to find out what that is. Sounds interesting. Hey, TT, you want to come over and say hi? Watch the claws, dude. You got sharp, sharp claws. There's Teddy. He's getting old, guys. He's all rickety and bony now. He's not that big fat cat that you saw originally. He's a tiny little skinny guy. Yep, you need Voltaren for your pain. Poor T, man. You're getting so old, huh, buddy? One of these days, poor Teddy's going to go to the great castle in the sky, aren't you, T? Probably, but he keeps outliving longer than anybody thinks he's going to. He's a fighter, aren't you, bud? Aw. That's cool. A goat protecting a chicken. I love when animals take care of each other. That's so cool. Too bad people don't do that more, especially women. Oh, thank you, LB. Because that's what I'm smelling, I think, is the cloves and the nutmeg. It's very strong smelling. I'm actually kind of allergic to it, actually. But I would rather have me have little sinus problems and have my cats free of ticks and fleas than to have to deal with those. I don't like my cats suffering at all. Yeah, I appreciate it. I couldn't get to my phone right away to look it up. Yeah, Teddy's going to sleep, aren't you, buddy? Yeah. Sleepy guy. Yeah, I'd like to sleep with him in my bed, but he crawls all over me, and he's got sharp claws. He doesn't let me trim his claws very easy. So he's usually the one with the sharpest claws. Yeah. Oh, you licking me? Kissing me? Oh, that's cool, Don. How many goats do you have, Don? You got goats, I got kitties. No goats for me. I did see a cool video with a big mama pig giving birth to baby piggies. That was pretty cool. There were 3 orange pigs that were born. I didn't know there were such thing as orange pigs. Yeah, how many goats you got, Don? 7. Oh, wow, okay. So this will be number 8 that you're getting then, a new goat. I used to like to watch Cece's channel. She had her rooster friend when she first got him, Sonny the rooster. Sonny Roo, she called him. And then now she has goats and chickens and hens, I think, and probably other animals by now. She became quite the farm marm. I knew her when there was just Sonny. How you doing, T-Man? T boy. T boy. Hey, T-Man. Ooh, you got lots of stuff on your belly we got to deal with, huh? Yeah, Ted. Here, let me spray the belly. Spray all your belly. Get all that stuff in there. Kill all them nasty things. Spray up under here, too. Kill all them grossy things off of you. Teddy has the most because he's so old he can't really clean himself anymore like he used to. There you go, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Oh, she just has the one goat now. Okay. Summer is a hard time for cats, especially indoor-outdoor cats, which these cats are for sure. They love being outdoors. The worst time for all of us, cats and people, is May and June, sometimes April, because that's tick season. Thankfully, tick season is pretty much over here. We don't see many ticks right now. But we sure did see them the last couple months. They were miserable everywhere. Matthew even got bit by one. But yeah, that's pretty much over with now. Teddy actually needs an actual bath, honestly. But I don't know who's going to be brave enough to give him that. So I'm just going to keep spraying stuff on him, make sure he's getting taken care of. Oh, I love Siamese kitties. They don't love me, though. All of them run away. I've never been able to keep a Siamese cat very long. They run out the door and I never see them again. Or in the case of my recent Siamese cat, the stupid lady at the so-called animal aid place killed him. Yeah. Hi, T. Thank you, Don. It was pretty upsetting. And then she sat and denied the whole thing, which upset me more. And they still let her keep the animal aid place because nobody believes anybody that complains about her. My town's pretty goofed up, that's for sure, in some ways. Animal abuse is allowed to continue no matter what. People just don't want to deal with it. They don't want to take charge, arrest the people that they need to, and, prosecute, whatever. Yeah, I know. It's not cool. It's awful. Awful that this lady keeps getting away with it and has for years. It was horrific. When I walked back into the place and saw the condition that my Siamese cat was in, I felt awful. I would have never given him to her had I known that that's the condition he would have been in. But there was a contract I signed that if ever I couldn't afford the care of the cat, I would give him back to animal aid. So I did, and boy, did I regret that. It was like, I think 6 months later, I finally had a vehicle to go up and see how he was, and he was at death's door, honestly. And he was not that bad when I gave him to her. So, yeah, I'll never forget that. And she lives right in the town here. In fact, she lives right around the corner from me. So, oh, Ted, you know what? We need to bathe you, dude. We seriously need to give you a bath. You're a mess, dude. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I need to go take care of my cat. I didn't realize he's that bad with these fleas and stuff. This is terrible. I can't have this. All right, guys. I love y'all. God bless you. Thank you for coming into my room tonight and chatting with me. It made me feel so much better having to not talk to myself all night. That was really nice of you. Thank you to Laura and Phil and everybody else. You guys are the best. And I'll see you soon. Be blessed. Shalom. Good night.